Okay, welcome to Satsang. Satsang is about getting to know who you are. And that is the whole crux of the matter. Last week I sent out a script. As you know, we have over 3,000 subscribers to the articles every week. And in it, I asked the reader to answer the following question. What is it you want most? More than anything. And I received a flood of emails. I was flooded with them. I'll show you just two of them which were slightly different. And everybody just wanted, I want peace, or I want love, or some said I want a good relationship, or even success. It doesn't matter what it is you want. Well, what is interesting is that when there are two things to remember about this. One is that what you truly, truly want more than anything, even if you want relationship, it means you want love. Okay? And even if you want success, it simply means you want to feel good with yourself. So ultimately you'll find that what you want more than anything is always leading you back to who you are. And who is it that wants this? It is you. So another thing that we discover when you realize what it is you want, it is what you want more than anything is you. The me. And we often refer to the me as ego. But today I would like to go a little deeper into understanding and accepting it. Because all the time we hear in spiritual circles, get rid of the ego is this, the ego is that. And the truth is that when you learn to love the ego and accept it fully, it automatically expands. Let me read you a couple of emails that I received, which are slightly different. One is this. That seems to be the answer to your last question, what is it that I really want, as a subject line. To me, it's to feel at one with absolutely everything and everybody. This is so tantalizing for me. I can see it clearly, but can never quite hold it there. I have to relate to whoever comes my way. I may want to step right into their shoes, but to go to the extreme, there are those who would rather murder me, literally, in order to maintain that illusory separation that they are hooked on. But the interesting thing about this email that I'm reading it to you is this, that as he goes on, I see that I have to accept even that, should it happen, that murder is not to be judged. But as we go about how hard it is to remain the natural self, as you are portraying it, when others would rather squash it, keep us all in the variable box. I'm constantly being told who I am. Nobody wants me to be a nobody. And then, the next line, he says, oh my God, this is a very fine point. So very, very fine as I write this. Thank you, Burt. Actually, setting out to write this has helped me. This is all about caring and loving, isn't it? So, even though he was thinking of separation, even though he was thinking, well, how could I live up to this? But as he was listening in his own writing, it began to come to him. That all you ever care about really is you. You is all that you ever know. But here's the interesting thing. Isn't everybody the same as you? Do you know of any human being, anyone on this earth, who wants something and it's not for them? Very rare, isn't it? Because even if you have a child and you love them dearly, you want to see them happy. It makes you happy. You're always there. This is the first acknowledgement that the first person I think of is me. And then we take it a step further, like I'm saying, and that step further is everybody is like me. And now we move to the third and most million-dollar question. Okay, where is this me? And I've never known anyone in the 30 years that I've done hypnotherapy who could answer that question. Nobody finds this me. You cannot find it anywhere. So, but what is interesting is that no matter how much you cannot find this me, you always see and feel and experience through this point called me. Did you understand me? And even though this me doesn't really exist per se in the way we think it does, yet we experience everything from our vantage point. This is when you begin to see there is no separation in all of us. We're all the same me. And then we begin to move deeper still. And that depth is this, that wherever you look, you see me. Are you with me? That is the most beautiful thing of all. When you start seeing me in everything, that is called love. When I look at you, I see me. You see? And that does not refer to me more as personal, but as a cosmic whole. So the me has 2 points in it. The personal me, that is always in suffering, we call it an ego. And there is the cosmic me, that is global, that is universal. And when you move it to that depth, so you never get rid of me, you just expand it. You see? There's nothing to get rid of. There's nothing really to understand. And this is the beautiful thing. You know, some people says, but, you know, spirituality, we come here to learn, to understand. In truth, no, there's nothing to learn. You know? What is truth? You see? People think it's something they're going to read from a book. Truth, another word, I'm going to use another word for truth. It is warmth. The warmth of love. Everybody wants it. Everybody thinks about it. You see? We want to feel that connection, that warmth, that feeling. But what if you have been born without warmth? Parents never were warm towards you. Then you spend your lifetime seeking it in relationships. If not, through a substitute, success, power. You see? But what happens is that you become so familiar with this need for the warmth that you never had, and you have an idea how you want it, that when you do have it, you can't relate to it. And then there is the thought, I don't deserve it, I'm not good enough, and so you sabotage the very thing you want. Which of course is okay, because it is teaching us all the time to look inward. That until I learn to see myself as that very love I am seeking. So we go back to what is it that I really want more than anything. I want myself. Some people call it I want love. But unless you see yourself as that love, you do not find you. If some people says, well, I want truth more than anything. That is true. When you find that truth, you find you. However, the point of the matter is that you, at this moment, are the very thing you want more than anything. But you make it outside there, so it becomes personal and lacking. And it is this lack that creates all our pain and all our suffering. When you realize you don't lack, the very thing you want most, you already are. That's a big, big jump. Okay? Now, this particular email is a gem. And I didn't get anything like it at all. Hi Burt, I just love reading your newsletters. When I just asked myself your question, what is it that I really want, I sat here and felt flooded with an energy of aliveness. There is really no word that I can come up with to describe this love that I feel at the moment. Aliveness, joy, they all sound a little flat somehow. And my answer was, just this. This is all I want. That I don't really want anything, in truth. I don't think that I am making much sense here, Burt, but maybe you get the gist. Love to you and thanks for being you.